Hey y'all, it's Jamie here for Dig It Homesteading, and I want to apologize in advance for all the disruption that's going to happen because the rooster has decided to help me today. We are about to get at least 4 days of rain, and I want to take advantage of it. Y'all might know I did not do a whole heck of a lot of a summer spring garden this year, between life and fun stuff and just not wanting to be out in the heat for all day at work and then coming home to do it here too. I just needed some time off, needed a break. But I really wanted to make sure that with that time that I utilize for fall and over winter, because we can garden almost throughout the winter here. And I wanted to show you really quick because, as you might hear, there's thunder in the distance and it has already been raining, which we are so grateful for. We needed it so bad. But I wanted to get this done real quick and share with y'all before that storm comes rolling in again. Some of these are going to be direct sow, some of these I'm going to start, and they may or may not be because I just want to start them before I put them out, kind of thing. Not that you have to start them, but I'm also trying to get rid of some older seed that I have because I've done fall gardening, but I've never done a whole heck of a lot. I've just done things here and there and have kind of my staples that I do, but this year I'm trying to expand it and get some extra harvest out of the time and light and the heat that we still have. So I am going to direct sow all of the following. I got rainbow carrot, atomic red carrot. This is one, I don't even know when I got it. This one's 2015, y'all. So it's got to go. Because as your seed sits there, the germination rate drops. And I don't know if we'll get anything out of this, but I won't know if I don't plant it. So I'm going to stick all of these out there. And then I'm undecided about this one. It says 85 days till maturity. Vegetable squash. We might, vegetable spaghetti squash. We might stick those in there and see if we have enough time. If we have an early frost like last year when we had it on Halloween, which was crazy, a month early, then they're gonna die. But it might be worth the try. We'll get all these in the ground and see what kind of space we have left, and that'll determine what I do with that. We're gonna try to actually get a decent harvest of these jade bush beans, and then we have 3 different kinds of sprouting broccoli, like rapini, and then I also have a purple. So we are going to plant some of that out and see what we can get of that. This grows really good here, and I think it's the green that I've done before and really liked, but I want to try to bump up again how much actual harvest I get out of that. And then the 2 kales. We have never had the black magic. We've never tried it, but our family is kale haters, and even the kale haters like this dinosaur kale, so I was excited about that. And then I found some that I've marked old. It's a 2016, so we're gonna see. Good time for me to experiment. I like to experiment. That keeps me in the garden. See if any of that will grow. And then this cabbage granate, I guess that's how you say. This has been a go-to for me. It's a leafier type cabbage. It grows so good here. So I'm going to do 1 planting of that now, and then I'll probably do another planting, I want to say a couple weeks from now, but it's probably going to be more like 4 weeks from now. And rutabaga, we grew quite a few of those last year. We really like these in making roasted vegetables. So we like to do those in the winter the majority of the time. And then y'all, we're in the south, so we got to grow collards. So I found another old pack of those. So we'll plant those, and I'm just going to heavily sow these and then thin them out. That way I can at least use my old ones. I want to get the old ones out. So heavily seed your old seed, that way your germination, because at this time of year you are chasing the light. You get less light in the day, and so you have less time to restart things. But although collards, again, I'm going to plant 1 planting of those, and then I'm going to do another planting and see how it goes for both. We also have some purple top turnips, and we really love turnips. We use those instead of potatoes sometimes and make mashed potatoes with those, and my family loves that, so I want to make sure I get that in. And then we have purple and white kohlrabi, and this stuff is so good. If you haven't grown it, grow it. Find a couple of recipes. Maybe once they're ready, then we'll do a couple of recipes and show you how to use this vegetable, because it looks like an alien plant, but it is really good. And we grew it a couple of times now, and my husband wants me to grow even more of it this year, so I will try my best to do that. And then bok choy or pak choy, I have both, but I'm going with pak choy, and I don't know the difference. They're very similar, and we really enjoy this for stir fries, so I want to get that, and that's going to be another planting as well. And then I'm gonna plant again, try to every couple weeks. That way we kind of have a continuous supply of them, so we can grab a whole bunch, make a big stir fry, and then a couple weeks later have another. And then this is new to me, sugar beets. This says there's 50 days till maturity. Well, I have more than 50 days until my predicted next frost, so we're going to try it, but it is also cold tolerant, and this is just really weird. I know a lot of sugar comes from this. I don't think we necessarily do sugar beets in America, but I want to see it grow. So if you haven't already and you're interested in seeing if I can grow this, please hit subscribe. We are trying to make it to 1,000 subscribers, and that helps me pay for seeds, so we can see all the kind of weird plants that we can grow, and then all the recipes that we get to make with them. Okay, these are the ones I am going to do starts, and I do not have a whole lot of space inside. I don't have hardly any space inside to start cool weather crops. I'm gonna have to figure that out, so I tried to keep this minimal. But we're gonna try green globe artichoke or the improve. I'm undecided. There's two, and I have grown the plants up, but they always end up dying, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong there, so we're gonna try again. Then we have red vein sorrel, and it's also cold tolerant. And this is, we're gonna try to pronounce it, Agasachi, maybe, Texas hummingbird mint heather queen, and it looks super cool. And I have no idea what I'm gonna do with it, but we're gonna taste it, and then we're gonna look up recipes and see what people use this for. But I thought it looked super cool, and I wanted to grow it. We're going to start some purple coneflowers. If I have to overwinter, so be it. I think they need to be a certain height before they overwinter good here, but I wanted to start them. I might plant a bunch out and see if they just overwinter. I might overwinter them in my greenhouse, I don't really know. And then y'all, I have got seed from 09. I've got seed from 09 of broccoli, because I've never had a big enough space to grow them. I still really don't. I need to expand my garden, which is still on the to-do list. It's just hasn't happened. We're gonna try to grow broccoli, and fingers crossed I can get some more beds made. And we might try to grow a few cauliflower. If you are new to gardening and you want some cheaper seeds that are decent seeds, try that place, Dollar Seeds. And I have quite a few seeds from them, and I haven't had any issues. We need to make room for Napa cabbage, because we love cabbage. We love broccoli, we love cabbage, we love all these fall crops. And then the early Jersey Wakefield cabbage. I started those, and they did okay for a little while last year, and then they petered out. I don't know. We've got these to grow once, Brussels sprouts. I've got all kinds of varieties. I don't know which one I'm going to plant yet, but I want to get them started. Same thing, I might do them in pots and overwinter. I might just stick them in the ground and see what happens. I know once they have a frost hit them, they're sweeter. Oh look, there's another one. So if you don't plant it, you can't ever see if you can grow it. I want to get another round of herbs in, because we didn't even get any holy basil. And my family likes the tea you make from that. So I want to get as much of that as I can, and I'll dry it and then just store it so we can use it over the winter until I can grow some more. And then I just have some plain leaf parsley. I also have the triple curl parsley. I might plant one of those, I'm not really sure. And hyssop. If y'all know anything about growing hyssop, y'all let me know, because I've started it, got it started, and I've never got the flowers. And it is a perennial, so I don't know if it flowers the next year or what, but I've never seen them, and I would like to do better with those. Dill, I can't grow dill, but I'm gonna try again. I've always grown it in the spring, so I don't know if it gets too hot for it, too quick or what, but we're gonna try in the fall. If I have to dry it and save it for doing pickles next year, then I'll do that. I've got some seeds from my own garlic chive, and I don't know if y'all can see, but my garlic chive is in bloom, so it's seeding itself like crazy at the moment, but we're gonna put some more out. And then I have got 3 bags, I don't know why, 3 bags of American flag leeks. So we're going to get a big container and sow a whole bunch of leek seeds, and then we're going to grow them up like grass. And then once they get to a certain size, before they get too terribly tangled in the root system, we'll just gently break it apart, tease it out, and then we'll plant them out. And I have no idea when I planted these last year, but I've got a little note on my seed packet in August, so I pulled them. And there's a few things here. Make sure you use your seed packets, because it doesn't always have the notes you want, so write it on your seed packet. Even if you have a notebook, I like to write it on my seed packet and then write in my calendar when I've planted things and such, so I can refer back. But some things need light to germinate, and that's what these are. So we have Russian tarragon. I've never got that to germinate. Oregano, common thyme, and then the celery, tall celery, Utah tall celery. I did not grow that one last time. I grew the pink and then the Chinese limelight, so we're gonna see if we can get this one growing and see how it works for us. And then I might gorilla plant these. If you don't know what that is basically just taking a bunch of them and then throwing it in the area that you would like it to grow. We have a little weird pack of sunflowers, some zinnias, these lovely, I don't remember what they're called, chocolate cherry sunflowers. They're kind of like red wine color almost. They look almost black on this packaging, but that's not what they come out as. And then some we've saved from mammoth sunflowers, so we might get another round of those for the fall flowers for us, since it stays pretty warm here. And I will have a few more things. I think I'm gonna wait and do beets a little bit later. I might try the golden beets. And then there's another thing that's new, but I'll probably show you along the way. And if you enjoyed this video at all, if it gave you ideas on what you could be doing right now for your garden, please give me a like and a thumbs up. And leave your comments down below if you have any information about these, or if you have any questions about these. I'll be happy to help you in any way I can. And I'm gonna take my booty in the house now, because I see lightning, y'all, and I don't play with lightning. But anyways, until the next one, love you, bye-bye.